starting to shine on that fresher tire advantage.
I mean, you can see him, and you're exactly right. He was 3/10 faster than last lap. He was catching him very fast.
And you see him right there, enter really high, cut back across the bottom all the way back to that curve. That's what Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, the guys that typically have success here can move around and do the things that they need to do with their car.
Coming to 8 to go in stage 2. And that lead was 1.7, is now down to 1 second.
Tell you what, I cannot believe I just heard you say 8 to go in stage 2 already. This race is flying by.
You see Denny up there still struggling, trying to get by Ricky Stenhouse, and Stenhouse wants to hold him up as long as he can to try to keep him from getting to the next car to put them a lap down. He wants to fight as hard as he can to try to stay in that lucky dog position, so makes it tougher on the leader than usually the second and third place cars.
Well, the cars that Hamlin is trying to lap, they have 50 lap newer tires than he does.
That's the textbook line that we were talking about with Chase Elliott. Entering high, crossing over. Watch him set up Bubba Wallace here. Gonna try him on the inside now. I think Bubba kind of moved up, saw what he was doing, got underneath of him. Here we go. Pass for second.
I was talking with Bubba yesterday. We did an interview with him. So interesting to hear the comments that he has about the guys that he raced with. Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, Bubba Wallace, so many of the Kyle Larson, so many of these guys came up at the exact same time, and here they are still battling it out on Sundays in a Cup car.
Wallace on those worn tires slipped up the racetrack. Hamlin, Wallace, and Gibbs were last on pit road at lap 73 along with Daniel Suarez. Everybody else has 50 lap fresher tires than they do as they try to hang on for 4 more laps to the end of stage 2 here.
This is always the tricky part about being the leader. We've seen Denny catch the 47 car, go by him, and now he's got cars that are nose to tail. Never an easy pass here when you're trying to put a car lap down as a leader.
Starter working with the blue flag with the yellow stripe. It's not a move over flag. It means there's a faster car behind you. Be alert, be aware.
Yeah, and look at that, 2,500 laps led. That just goes to show you just how much Denny Hamlin and how much success that he's had at this particular racetrack.
2 to go in this second stage. And Cody Ware fighting to stay on the tail end of the lead lap so he won't have to take the wave around.
You're slow.
And we'll leave that for Ricky Stenhouse here. Final lap.
Chase has made up a ton of time on Denny being held up by the 51 car, but it's not going to matter. Denny's going to get this stage win.
Hamlin off turn 4, Cody Ware.
So it's going to be between them two. What I tell you, it's going to be between them two today.
Wins stage 2. Chase Elliott, Bubba Wallace, Ty Gibbs, Chase Briscoe. Tyler Reddick gets the final stage point. It's Denny Hamlin's 8th stage win at Martinsville, which tops all drivers.
I used to be an early...
Tanner Gray, Sammy Smith coming from 3 car lengths back to dump Tanner Gray. And then half the field piles up behind him as a result. Austin Hill steals the win, the $100,000 dashboard cash. But look at the pileup. Harsh words afterwards, and probably more to come, because Sammy Smith, not only did he not apologize, he tried to justify what he did.
Well,
he tried.
Yeah, he tried to justify it, but...
Problem asking for water already as well, and Chase Elliott in the 9 car. Car took a step tighter that run, about 25% tighter than it was the previous run, and doesn't want to hurt rear security, Jamie.
Denny Hamlin and Bubba Wallace both pitted on lap 73. That was a long run for them. The 11, Denny pretty happy with it. A little bit loose. No issues in the center, though. Bubba Wallace feels like that car is on top of the racetrack, specifically the left rear air pressure adjustment for him. Great stop for the 11 lunch.
Thanks, Jamie. Tough call for Cole Custer. He was blocked from getting into his pit, had to stop after Alex Bowman's pit, and then back up to get service. So he will be at the back. We're at the end of stage 2, where Denny Hamlin has scored the stage win at Martinsville.
Ain't the hamster ball.